A lot of my subscribers seem to like Hayters. What can I do with a Hayter? Well, I suppose I could make one fast. How do you make a Hayter mower fast? Well, I could get a Hayter 41, take it to the top floor of a multi-storey car park, chuck it over the side. That'll make it fast for a little bit. Probably make it run better too. I could get a Hayter like this and put a motorbike engine in it. Hello, welcome back and welcome to the new project. What is Project Fast Hayter, or if you're the other side of the pond, it's a Murray in disguise. What we've got is this little M1030, and the plan is to fit the Lifan Earth Dragon engine, which is basically a copy of the Honda CG125, and we're going to fit that with a different axle, some other little bits and pieces, and see what we can get out of it. Before we start, it's not going to be cutting grass. We're not going to have the mowing deck or nothing like that on it, so it's not a mower, it's just a Hayter. Yeah, and the idea is we could go for a high speed, but what my thinking is at the moment is I'm going to gear it down, so we can go somewhere between sort of 30-40 mile an hour, but it'll have enough torque in it to wheel spin, do a bit of some donuts, that sort of stuff, you know, rather than go for trying to get high speed out of it, because there's nowhere around here for me to do that or to use it like that. So that's the plan, and I'll explain more about gear ratios and stuff like that as we go on. I'm going to give you a little tour of the machine as it is, and like I say, this is just to welcome you to the project, and yeah, so let's have a little tour around the machine. I'm sure you've all seen this machine before when I first got it. If you haven't seen it before, if you look at my channel and then you look at putting free ride on mower, this is what I got. It's probably about a year old, that video, at the moment, you know, at the time I'm filming this one. But at the moment it's got a, let me show you under the bonnet, it's got a 10.5 horsepower BS engine on it, BNS engine, and a 5-speed transaxle at the back there. There's a bit of room in here, but I think I may end up lifting all this up, but we'll worry about that later. So the idea is to take this engine out, drop that transaxle. We're going to put the Lifan engine in. I'll show you the Lifan engine in a minute, and the Lifan engine is going to go in there. Obviously an axle on the back there. It's a little, I'm going to try to do a little bit more. I'm not just going to chuck it in there, because I mean you can chuck it in there in a little bit, you know, a few hours and just weld some bits on, but that's not what I want to do. So yeah, that's basically the idea of the project. But then obviously we've got to sort out gear shifts, where the clutch is going to go, because at the moment all we've got is a clutch and a brake combined. That's the only thing you've got. This is like lifting gear, that's your gear lever at the moment. That one there is your clutch for your mowing stuff. All that mowing stuff's coming off. It's still got all the brackets and everything on it, just how we've took the deck off of it. It's running 6-inch wheels on the front, sorry, 4-inch wheels on the front, 6-inch on the back. There's a few other things I need to do. The petrol tank is actually cracked at the top, so we're going to make our own petrol tank. I've got the ideas for that, what I want to do for that, but I want it to look fairly standard. So the front end, I'll get around the welder. The front end is still going to probably be the standard. The only thing what might change to look at from the outside is the colour, and like I say, I may have to lift the bonnet up so it all fits in there, and then depending on what we're going to do with it, we're going to have different wheels So I'm not too sure what I'm going to run on it yet. If I'm going to run this sort of size wheel, or go-kart wheels, or with dirt tyres like what I've got out there on the Westwood. But I might do it so I can run all three options and different gearing. So if we do need to go for some kind of mega speed for some reason, we can just do it. But that's not what I'm building it for. Okay, so I'll go and show you quickly the engine I'm putting in, just in case you haven't seen the lift fan yet. Right, I don't know if you better hear me over top of the pigeons, make all the noise. This is the lift fan. I've done a project on this. This is the engine. It's like I say, it's a copy of the Honda CG125, or the engine they put in that. This one has got all the gears in one direction. In other words, if you go down the gearbox sort of second, first, and then you go into neutral. A lot of gearboxes you go down to get the first, and then you go through neutral into second. This is all one way. It's just funny enough, it's the way a lot of the MotoGP bikes are done, just so that you don't go through a false neutral. But that's how it is on this. And some of the CG engines were like it, some weren't. It's electric start, obviously. It's got kick start as well. But we're going with that as we sort of get, into it more. But there is a project on getting this started and the history of this, if you want to have a look if you haven't already seen it. I just thought I'd show you the back end. This is the UK sticker, the Hayter sticker. This is a Murray sticker. Like I say, it's the same machine. It's just a Hayter. We have Hayter like the STs and stuff, what are basically the same as the Murray I've got there, which is Project Charlene. If you haven't checked Project Charlene out, have a look. If you're into that sort of stuff. One of the things I'm going to do with the bodywork is just get rid of this. I'll try and move around here. Get rid of this plastic trim, because I haven't got one for that side, so it will give me more wheel clearance. I'm not too sure yet, like I say, how we're going to have it set. If we're going to have it off-road or on-road type setup, but that will give me more options, or may even, like I said before, do it so it's I can just change the gearing and do whatever it needs to be done. So if it needs to be fast, we can alter it. And it's not going to be mega power, because the engine on the lift fan is only something like about 11-12 brake horsepower. Where the speed will come from is in the amount of revs and the gearing. This will only rev to, well, we can only really have this at sort of 3,500 revs. This engine what's on it now, whereas that red line's at 10,500. So that's where the difference comes in, and that's why really you can gear it up and it'll do mega mile an hour, but in reality, with the weight of that and the weight of me and all the drag and everything else, it will never reach them sort of top speeds. So I'd rather gear it down to say 30-40 mile an hour, but have enough going it so it will spin up on a bit of grass and just have a play with it really. Right, so that's Project Fast Hayter. What we could, like I say, that's what we're going to do. We're going to put the lift fan engine in it. Where it makes it a bit more of a project for me is I'm not really into the metalwork side of things, so making like a cradle for the engine, a sitting and stuff like that's going to be an experience for me. I haven't got a lot of gear here for metalwork. I've got a welder, I've got a 30-year-old bench drill and an angle grinder. Okay, so we're going to see what we can do. It's a learning curve for me. If you're into all that metalwork stuff, you'll have a bloody good laugh, I think, at me. The daft things I do just to get through. But I want to try to make a half decent job of it. Like I say, we're going to try to make a cradle and stuff like that for the engine and bits and pieces. This is, to me, it's a bit of a practice, because later on I want to put a bigger engine in the MTD, like a 600 in that, but that's a total different project, so we're not going to discuss that now. We have got a project like Project Charlene and stuff, but you'll see them if you're interested. Look at the channel, you know. But yeah, I mean, we could make it go really fast, but I don't think that's the way to go. I think we're better off peering it down, having something I can have a bit of fun on, and then when I'm bored of it or whatever, I can sell it on and somebody else can have a bit of fun on it. It's as simple as that, and all the money goes back towards the channel. So that's the idea, and then we can do other crazy stuff hopefully. And but yeah, I hope you like the idea. It's a bit different. It's still a small engine to all the small engine guys who watch my channel. So yeah, hopefully you'll enjoy it. If you like this sort of stuff, subscribe, ring the bell, give it a thumbs up. That's quite important. It helps the channel, helps the video get spread about, and please share it because people might be into this stuff and you might not even know. So anyway, thanks for watching. Take it easy, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.